Hello, YouTube. I'm on my way to run some Sunday night errands. Yeah, it's a thing. There's one household item I am out of right now, and the only store that sells it is the 99-cent only store, which my neighborhood doesn't have one. It's kind of a crapshoot for me. I'm about halfway between one that's located in Scottsdale and one that's located in Central Phoenix. I feel like I'm a little close to the one in Scottsdale, although I go to the Central Phoenix store more often just because it's more conveniently located to other things I need to go to most of the time. Not always so. Anyway, on that note, they close in 45 minutes, so I'm on my way to the one in Scottsdale. And since I'm rolling solo, I figured I'd shoot another one of these lovely videos. And my apologies for the last one. I was going, I don't know who cares, but I was kind of going into detail about what I could remember of the places I lived when I was a very young adult. And by very young adult, I mean between the ages of 17 and between the ages of 17 and 21. But yeah, I was really getting into a nice tangent about that, and iPhone ran all out of space. So throughout the day today, I have been, even though it's not been the most productive of days, I've been making a point to get things uploaded from my phone to YouTube, and also some other videos that are going to end up on YouTube eventually, but they're videos I shot in hopes of getting my video editing skills semi-usable and stringing together into a video. I mean, they're little teeny tiny short clips of me restoring 2 turntables last year, which is a borderline fail anyway, because I didn't succeed in restoring either of those turntables. I got one of it to a point I would consider it sellable, but still not 100%. The other one I just never even got that far. But it's yeah, anyway, it is what it is. Those needed to get the hell off my iPhone, and they're in the cloud. And at some point I may finish those turntables and finish those videos. It could happen. Anyway, it's date and time. I believe it's August 29th, Sunday. Let's see, I know the 31st is Tuesday, so Monday, Tuesday, yeah, so 29th. Yeah, I'm quickly running out of month. I'm in a bit of a conundrum with the rent. I have enough to pay, barely, to pay my half of the rent, assuming Priscilla stays with me and pays her half of the rent, but I've also told her point blank that I really want her to get her own apartment. She's like, well, are you going to be able to pay the rent? I'm like, I don't care. I'd rather, at this point, I'm so unhappy living with you that I would rather I would rather get evicted without you than stay here with you. Which I know sounds completely nonsensical. I guess it kind of is, but I don't know. I know the harder the screws get put to me, typically the harder I tend to fight, for lack of a better way to put it. And I can't help but think that if she got out of my way, I would definitely kick my eBay up a few notches and probably actually get proactive about selling on OfferUp. But at this point, with like all her stuff in my space, it's very difficult to do those things. So, and eviction takes a while. So, not like I'm trying to get evicted or put any kind of wedge between me and my landlord, but I do have a good gig on the horizon. The karaoke gig at the Union Jack is, so far so good. I forget what day I'm doing a dry run. I know I'm doing a dry run this week before they open, and I should have like sound system and everything. It should be a fun little. I don't know. I want to say karaoke party, but it'll be me and the owner and the manager, and I might even be able to talk Nick B, the owner of the Vinyl Records, the Vinyl Record Dude record store, who's very instrumental in me getting this gig. His shop is just a couple miles away, so I might be able to talk him into actually, if he's not too swamp busy at the shop, I might actually be able to talk him into swinging by. Actually, I'm going there early enough, I might be able to talk him into swinging by on his way to the shop to sing a song or two in an empty bar. I think he'd be down with it. And anyway, so that's coming up. Not like I'm getting paid for that. That's just gonna be bonus points and making sure I'm, showing them the lengths I'm willing to do to make sure that I have a higher quality show than my competitors. Wow, this Realizes video is really crooked. Is that better? It's so hard to tell. Anyway, there's a bus getting ready to stop in front of me. I need to get out of this lane. Oh, that guy's blocking the lane in the Taco Bell. I hate when drive-through traffic or parking lot traffic leaks into a road. I've often been curious what the law is regarding that. Like, is it legal to block a road while you're waiting to turn into a drive-through, hanging out of a drive-through? I'll probably never take the time to actually look that up, but yeah, it's still pretty good. But I am super curious. I don't do it as just a matter of principle. I know how much it irritates me when other people do it. Yeah, if the drive-thru's that backed up, I'm not going there. If the parking lot is that backed up, I'm not going there. Or alternatively, if I really, really feel the need to go there, I'm gonna park somewhere else and walk there, so my vehicle is not in the way of somebody else. But other people have way too much of an aversion to walking, I guess. So anyway, I'm not sure that I set the time on the last. I tried to wrap my head around the date and decided it was August 29th, Sunday evening. It's 8:21 p.m. So yeah, I'm trying to get to the 99 cent only store before it closes at 9. And I've never really timed it, like which is, or checked the mileage, which is closer and which I get to quicker, but I'm only at 8 minutes right now, and I'm about a mile from a Scottsdale location, so this is pretty quick and efficient. Not like there's a lot of traffic after 8 on a Sunday night, so there's that. So yeah, when the last video ran out of space, which hopefully doesn't happen, like I said, I uploaded not only all the vlogs I was sitting on, but I uploaded a bunch of short video clips that are for kind of a future project that were taking up space. I don't know how much space they were actually taking up, because at that point they'd already moved, primarily to the iCloud, but I know there's a certain amount of space that still takes space. It's still local on the phone, so I don't know, probably not much, but felt good getting it done. Yeah, so before I ran out of space like that, I had going on trying to narrow down like all the places that I had lived prior to, between the ages of 17 and 21. It was not long before my 22nd birthday that I pretty much settled down in Phoenix, and I've been pretty solidly in Phoenix since, or around Phoenix. That would also include Scottsdale and Tempe. Although I did have a few years that I was in Tucson, so I guess that doesn't really count as Phoenix, but Arizona at the very least. And yeah, I was trying to like narrow down. I forget what I was talking about that had to do with why I was on that tangent, but I have to rewatch that just to even remember what the heck I was talking about. But yeah, at some point I do want to. I think what I was mentioning when I ran out of space to record on the phone was that part of my life is such a blur. Not only because it was just so long ago and so chaotic, but I've had a few full-on mental breakdowns that have put me in the hospital and robbed me of some of my memories. Yeah, it's really hard. Like when I try to think of that time period and where I lived and when, it's hard to put it all together. But I lived in an obscenely large amount of places in a rather short amount of time. Anyway, I'm here at the store. I gotta go look for what I'm looking for, and I got a feeling I might have to hit up in a couple other 99-cent only stores in the next 35 minutes. So I'm gonna cut this short right now. But thanks for listening and watching, and like and subscribe if this is actually entertaining for you. And I'll be back with more soon.